afternoon, everybody. So our group is gonna present Michael here. So first I'm gonna introduce our presenting plane. So I'm gonna speak about the company introduction, and then Andrea is gonna speak about forms of electronic aspects of marketing and brand management. Then Marina is gonna explain about social media of the company. Then I'm gonna come back and explain about marketing and e-brand strategies. And then Monica is gonna continue with the role of online promotion mix and consumer behavior, and she's gonna do the conclusion. So Michael Hill is a New Zealand company. It was founded on 1979 in New Zealand, Whangarei. And the founder is also known as Sir Michael Hill and his wife, Lady Christine. And currently they have more than 312 stores all around New Zealand, Canada, and Australia, with more than 2,600 employees. So Michael Hill is a jewelry global chain. Then the range of products line may vary from engagement rings, collection of normal rings, bracelets, necklace, watches, all this kind of jewelry. And one of the most value of the company is the lifetime diamond warranty. So if you buy something from the company, you're gonna have a follow-up of the company forever. If you need anything to repair in your jewelry, you can have this commitment with the company.
Hi everyone, so I'm going to explain what I'm going to introduce. So the importance of electronic aspects, the internet components, e-marketing, and some e-marketing issues that can happen. So why electronic aspects are so important? So they help to communicate between the customer and the sellers. So for example, if I'm doing an online purchase, they help them to interligate the purchase. Also the fast feedbacks from the customers, so you don't have actually to come to the customer and talk with them. You can pick up her feedbacks by reports or internet, so they send the comments on Facebook or Instagram stuff. And fast delivery of information when it's happening really fast, and achieve more customers, because online they help to achieve a big range. It's not just in the location, can also be global and etc. So some internet components are infrastructure. The infrastructure is the backbone, so it's where happen it's like the computer, cables, power lines. So it's where happen between the customer and the business. So for example, if the customers wanna purchase something online, the backbone, the infrastructure help to happen this. The exchange are the protocols that interconnect the network. So for example, for Michael Hill, we found out that is the HTTPS, but have another ones that are IP and TCP address. Another part is the interactive. So interactive is B2B or B2C. For our company is business to customers. So Michael Hill, they have a website online. So this helps to interact between the customers and the business. And plus the environment is air where everything is happening. It's the air where everything is happening. So the interaction and everything happen in this environment. So just showing that our company, so we have our online website that can happen online purchase and also customer service. So what is e-marketing first, and then the considerations. E-marketing is the process of marketing their product or service using the internet. So all online purchase is ever happens with e-marketing. And for our company, Michael Hill, we are trying to use the cost reduction. So purchasing online, it can help to cost reduce. Why? Because you actually don't need a lot of stuff. So actually in Michael Hill, they do have a lot of stuff, but it's not like as much as before, because before always the sale was interact between person to, it's like personal, so it's person to person, but now it can happen by online. And some studies shows that with that, it's upgrade the efficiency and the effectiveness. So online purchase can achieve a big target market. So for this, they can increase actually the profit of the company. And competitive pressure. So Michael Hill has to make sure that everything is the online advertisements and everything has to be always upgraded, because they have also the competitors, so they have to make sure that they are always with the technology. And here some promotional value, some kind of promotion that Michael Hill does. So here are one of them that they create a big promotions. So before it was $99.99 and now it's $10.99. And the corporate image is some kind of green marketing that we say. Some things that we do for environment and social things that can help the image of the company. So for us, we say that in accordance with the practice, integrate ethical, human rights, and social environment in our operation decision making. This is what Michael Hill is always promising. And some issues that can happen for Michael Hill. So internet time. So Michael Hill has to make sure that the service is 24 hours, 7 days a week. So actually, because you don't know when your customer wanna purchase the product, so Michael Hill always try to give 24 hours service to provide like high quality. And information proliferation, that nowadays we have many fake information on Facebook or any online. So Michael Hill has to make sure that this information is correct, and also they don't proliferate like by mistake. In the share of voice is when people start to give more opinion about the brand. And for Michael Hill, it can affect the profit of the company, because if it's a bad opinion or something like that, can happen a bad reputation in the company. So here we show that here have some reviews of Michael Hill products. So here show like that 101 people consider Michael Hill like 5 stars, and then 22 consider Michael Hill 4 stars, 17 3 stars, 44 people consider 2 stars, and 243 consider 1 star. So these are feedbacks that actually can affect the profit of Michael Hill. So Michael Hill has always to update and make sure that the customers are always satisfied. And audience control, that because internet is for everyone, so actually it's really hard to find out what is the correct target. So Michael Hill always has to try to show and check who is the correct target market. So when they fall down with the target market, they start to send emails and this stuff to get relationship with the right customers. But it's really hard buy online. And the last one, beta factor. People are exposed a lot of wrong informations and incomplete information. So Michael Hill try always to provide quality information and service, always trying to get the customer needs and make them satisfied.
Hello everyone. I'm going to talk about interactive marketing technique. Before, I would like to show you Michael Hill are present on all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm going to talk more about this other social media later. But they only use interactive marketing campaign for Facebook. It's important to say too, Michael, he used the same profile on the social media for New Zealand, Australia, and Canada. These are examples of interactive campaigns that they use on Facebook. They don't do a lot of marketing campaigns. They just have like 3 or 4 when I was searching. They are giving here tickets to watch the final of Dance with Stars. It's a TV show. And I don't know if you know about Dance with Stars, but it's like a TV show when some personalities from New Zealand go there and make some dance. It's quite funny. And Michael Hill was one of the sponsors. So they are giving tickets to watch 2 tickets to go to and see the final of Dance with Stars. For one ticket, you have to like, comment, and tag a friend, and also like the page. So this is a good way to do interactive campaign because you make your customer like a page, comment, and tag a friend, so the engagement go high. I have an example here of one post that they not use interactive campaign. How you can see, look, the number of likes is low. Oh, sorry, I didn't talk about the numbers. Here, look at the number of likes. 145, more than 500 comments, and 4 share. And now, when we see here, a normal post without interactive campaign, we just have 558 comments, likes, 1 comment, and 4 share. The engagement go down. Now I'm gonna talk more about the social media that they use. Talking again about Facebook, they have almost 500,000 followers on Facebook. They used to promote the products, and normally they do 1 post per day. They use the shop too. Shop too is like when you can go there, you go here, shop, and you can see the products that they have, but they just have 1 product to sell on shop too. And they have 2 location too. Based on your location, you can see the stores close to you, like here. On Twitter, they have 4.6 thousand followers, and the last post was in 2017. They don't care about Twitter at all, so it's a shame. On Pinterest, they have 241 monthly views. So this means people go there and see the products. They have 1,000 followers, and the last post was 2 weeks ago. This is an example of post. They put a product, the details of the products, and you have the link to go and buy the product as well. Next one is the LinkedIn. They have 13,000 connections, and they use it only to promote the jobs. They have like one part about the company when they explain about the company, but they just publish jobs. So if you are looking for a job at Michael Hill, you can have to go to the LinkedIn. On Instagram, they have 55,000 followers. They normally do 1 post per day or 2 sometimes. They post all the content that they have on Facebook, they share on Instagram, and they use the shop too. The shop too is really good. They use a lot the shop too. This is an example. They put a product and they tag the product with like some information like price, the name, And if you click, you go to the website. So all the when you see this bag here is like the shop too. They use a lot this on Instagram. YouTube, they have only 523 subscribers, and the last post was 2 years ago. They normally they put some TV ads. They was on TV, they put here, but they don't care a lot of YouTube too. So our conclusion about social media tools is they should create more interactive posts on Instagram, because Instagram is a good tool, and they have a lot of followers too. They use the shop tool on Facebook, put all the products there, the same that they do on Instagram. And of course, put more effort on Twitter and YouTube. YouTube is a huge social media now. If you are not there, like, you are losing your time. So now I'm gonna talk about company relationship marketing to develop support to their brands. Talking about trust. Michael Hill's slogan is, quality you can trust. So the company is always showing the high quality of the products and the exclusive service. On the Facebook page, it's possible to see some comments about some customers giving a good feedback of the products. Say, oh, my ring is beautiful, I have for 20 years. They do a lot of that. Commitment. When you buy a Michael Hill, this you can find on the website, this on website and all the social media. When you buy a Michael Hill diamond, our commitment doesn't end when you leave the store. We've got you covered with a lifetime warranty and certificate of authenticity. So Michael Hill is committed with the customer forever when they buy a diamond. You can, even if it's yours, your grandchildren can go there and ask for the fix my ring. They had to fix. Reciprocity. One example of reciprocity is like the engagement, is like the interactive post on Facebook. They give you something and they offer you something and you give them back the like on Facebook, tagging your friends. So this is reciprocity. And barriers, as Andrea told before, social media and internet had to be 24/7. So they have to be ready to answer the comments and the questions as soon as possible. And also they can have fake profiles that can give like a negative comments which can influence the other users. Because if someone go there and say like many bad things about the brand, when I see that I can think, oh, maybe Michael is not good enough. Thank you.
So now I'm going to talk about marketing and e-brand strategies. So we have two segmentations, the online and offline strategies. For the online strategies, we can see a tab in the website that you can buy online exclusive deals. So they make just for online purchase exclusive deals, promotions, and also they make a unique line of products just for people that buy in their e-commerce. And another way that they promote their marketing strategies is through social media, as Marina was saying. They do the shop tool in Facebook and Instagram, so you can buy directly in their website. So that's also a good way to promote online. For the online strategies, you can find the catalogs, even online and offline. The catalogs you can find online in their website and offline printed. So if you go to the store, in front of the store, sometimes they have a small table with some printed catalogs, magazines about the company with new arrivals and promotions. So they also have, I was listening to More FM in my work, and Michael Hill was doing a promotion, and they did an ad in the radio talking about the promotions to actually ask customers to go in store as well. So this is a way to do advertisements offline. And in magazine or newspaper ads, so they pay a newspaper, for example, New Zealand Herald, to do a small piece of advertising. So this is a way to promote offline and to generate more profit for the company. For the unsolved growth matrix, so Michael Hill closed their operations in United States in 2018. So because they have a lack of sales, and we actually noticed that the technique they are using for Unsolve is marketing development strategy. So they are opening 10 more stores in Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. So they are trying to develop more market with the existing products for more customers, to achieve more customers. And also, Michael Hill is opening a possible shop in China. So they are opening for one more country. For Porter's generic competitive strategies, so the cost leadership, Michael Hill is very well known for having a very high quality products for affordable prices. So if you compare with any other shops, the values of Michael Hill and the quality of the other products make them a cost leadership, because it's actually very good for having a lifetime warranty and also having a product with affordable prices. So here the differentiation, they hire very, for example, you wanna work in Michael Hill, you don't have experience. So they're gonna give you training about 3 to 6 months training, and also you can know about gemstones, diamonds, everything. So when a customer go in store, the sales assistant is gonna have all the knowledge about what they're selling. So if you're looking for a gold or like a ring gold, you can find the best one for your preferences. So it's good when a customer go in store and find someone that actually know what the company is selling. So it makes all the experience so much better. So this is a differentiation of the company. And also in their website, you can read much in here, sorry. But in the website they have education center, so they have some articles about jewelries and very interesting things for the customer targets. They also have diamonds guides, so you can find all kinds of diamonds, all the types of cuts of diamonds, how they do, all things that you can find that extra information, not just, you go to their website, not just buy something, you can have more knowledge, which is very good experience. And for the third one, which is focus and market segmentation, Michael Hills is focused and achieve the global leader in the jewelry category. So which means they want to become a premium brand, jewelry premium brand. So for example, they want to achieve the level of Tiffany and Co. So I think Michael Hill is doing very well, and maybe in 5 years they can achieve a premium class, because they have a very strong customer relationship, and they are doing a very good market in almost 4 countries. So I think it's going to be a very good deal. So that's my part. Monica is going to talk about the next topic. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm going to talk about the role of online promotional mix for Michael Hill. So they have been constantly reviewing their strategy. So their executives are always trying to figure out what they can do to make more profit. So last year they published their annual report, and they said that they had a decision to change the company to a more design-led and customer-centric jewelry brand. That means that they are very focused on what customers are saying about the brand, so they're very careful about the reviews they're getting. What are people saying about the design that the rings have, and how they are developing what the customers want. So they said that they want to put more emphasis in integrating their digital and their in-store experiences, because they noticed that when customers go to the shop, usually they checked the website before. They want to see the prices, they want to see what are the options available, what kind of payments are available as well. So they first go to the digital channel, and then they will go to the physical shop. So the executives of Michael Hill thought that maybe it would be a good idea, and they're experimenting that, to become a more omni-channel company. And that means that they will have their channels more integrated, both online and physical stores. Also, another discovery and something that the company will invest on is to targeting new generations, millennials and the next one, Generation Z. Because these people, as we well know, because we're part of this generation, we like to check everything online before we go to the physical shops. But how can Michael Hill target this public, this audience, if they are still not consuming so much? They are still finishing studies, they are getting in the market, and they are not so well structured as the point to buying jewelry, because it's something that it's expensive, it has a high value. So they want to start making more channels to start talking to these people, and that means offering more triggering markets, for example, like Marina explained, interactive market on Facebook, talking to them via social media, so they have presence in all those social media. And that would be a focus for the company for the next years. So they're going to invest a lot in creating more digital experience integrated with the physical shop. Still about the 5 strategic shifts that the company decided to invest on. So if they want to reposition Michael Hill from a traditional retailer to a differentiated omni-channel brand. And that means they will invest in customer loyalty, so they will invest more in loyalty programs that will make customers loyal to them. They want to invest more in unique branded collections, so they want to offer more exclusivity to the items they sell, so that they have less competition. They will come with a very strong brand position, saying things like, we are here for love. And they also know that, and I'm going to talk more a little bit about it further on, but they know that they cannot only consider traditional couples when they're talking about engagement rings. So they have to be diverse. They also have to consider same-sex couples, for instance. And they're open to doing all that. So they're going to evolve their online experience and integrate digital and social channels with store network in a way that they can produce content. So Miley mentioned at the education center. So you get to know how good jewelry should be. They will teach you what's good and what's not good. Even if you're not going to buy with them, you will learn something from them. And this is being consistent with the message. This is being coherent. And also they're always there. They make a post on Facebook daily, another post on Instagram. They're present and they have continuity in what they're doing. And all their channels are complementary. So they post something on Facebook and they will do something accordingly on Instagram. Still in promotional mix, as they want to target a younger audience, they know we don't have money. So they will explore a lot of these terms to attract us. Sale. This is not very usual when it comes to jewelry brands. They don't usually make sales. You don't see Tiffany saying that they have sales going on. Clearance. Online exclusive. I'll show you some examples in their website. They also offer more choices of payment because they know that we don't have that much money, so maybe we can pay in a longer time if we need to. So always customizing the experience for the target. Also, they have been doing a very good public relations job. As I told you, they are promoting the company as diverse and inclusive. So they are in favor, and if you visit their website, you will see that they have same-sex couples featuring their campaigns. This is one example of a offline media that they used for Mom's Day. So this is the kind of thing they used to do. So happy moments, family, and here they're using one generation, which is closer to ours, but also the mom. So they want to still keep targeting their traditional customers and a young generation. Another example here about how they are signalizing their website with sale, So you're looking for, let's say, a pair of diamond rings, earrings, and then they will come and show you, oh, because you're looking this, also take a look at what we have that's similar to what you're looking for. Also triggered marketing. And the way they position and design the website, it's not institutional, it's very product focused. So they want to really to give information about the product so you can easily know what's available. You don't need to explore and navigate the website so much to see what's going on. Again, clearance, online exclusive. So these items you can only buy on their website. So they want you to try this experience. They will put some items that you can only buy online so that you start having an experience of buying online if you haven't had it yet. And also clearance. They will put some things down so that you can have the first contact with the brand. But also, as we know, they have some challenges. As brand managers of Michael Hill, they will probably be facing some of them. For example, we know that if I'm going to buy a pair of diamond rings and they cost me $500, will I buy them online or will I buy them from the shop? Which one feels safer? People still think that buying online, especially expensive, high-valued products, is not safe. And also because you have to deliver the product, do you know if the person, the company you hire to deliver is going to really deliver it? It's very uncertain yet. So people are reluctant to buying online because they don't know if they're going to get the product safe at home. So Michael, you will have to work on how to make customers perceive buying online as a safe experience. But also because they offer a lifetime warranty. If something happens, they can always say, oh, we can cover your loss, for example. So they need to work more on giving the message that buying online will be safe anyway. And about the innovation and adoption curves to help us understand, again, the consumer's behavior online, we thought that people who buy at Michael Hill have more conservative profile. They are not innovators, they are not early adopters, they are probably around this area, early majority and late majority. Because first they will want to make sure the product's really good, it has a good reputation. And how would they know that? If they see celebrities using and talking about it, for example, if they see some organ that's responsible for assuring quality, so, oh no, okay, so this organ said that that's a reliable diamond, that they are best in class. So they will need more reassurance before they're going to buy it. They don't worry about launches and they don't start running to have them firsthand. They don't really care. They are more conservative. Well, we said already that they are present in most social media, but they always have a customer service section in their website. That's another way to interact with customers. So customers can make inquiries. If they really don't want to go to the shop, they can ask some or give them a call. Like, we don't like to make calls nowadays. We prefer to just send an emails. So they have some categories, like orders online, if you want to say something about finance, you want to know more about delivery. They have frequently asked questions, returns policies, and general questions that you can ask by their website. They are not, Michael Hill does not adapt the concept of mass customization because everything is very exclusive and can be personalized. So they will probably look for what is the customer need and try to work on that specific need. And Michael Hill's website, again, is they have a version for New Zealand, Australia, Canada, and United States, but they don't have operations in the United States at the moment. But every website is different in a way, adapting to the culture and the traditional taste for jewelry. You know, for example, in Brazil we have a different type of engagement ring. So here you have the diamonds, but in Brazil you just have golden bands. So every country has different traditions for engagement rings, and they know about that, so they try to customize it depending on the country. This is just a little about their Facebook page. Marina explored that, so I'm not going to talk much about it. But just to say that if you go to their web page, you see that the banner is just the same that's in the website during the week. What I told you about being coherent and consistent with the messages, you cannot show something here that's different from what's in your website, for example. And here, it's a shame that they are not posting so much on Twitter. But what was interesting about it was that, again, they were supporting same-sex relationships here. And they got a lot of adopters and followers because of that in their social media. Because then this target public can relate to the brand. So they get more inclusion. And here on Pinterest, you can find some folders that are not directly related to the product, but that can inspire you if you are engaged to have references, and also if you're dreaming about getting engaged, so you can have some inspirations about what kind of ring you would like to get. And so they're very present here too. And this is their Instagram. They are also exploring their stories, which is another feature on Instagram that's very important nowadays. So they put stylists and they have designers talking about the product. They give you tips about Christmas gift, for example. They are not very up to date here in the stories, but they have enough content to just do what they need. This is their LinkedIn page. I personally think they could work more on this page. It's not so attractive. As you see, it's just a plain background here. But you see, this is a different target. This is more of a public relations approach, and you also want to attract people to work with you. So this is the kind of page that will mainly have institutional information so that people can apply for jobs with you. We don't know much about how it's to work for Michael Hill, but this could be also more active in terms of promotional marketing. And we would like to thank you for your attention, and as Michael Hill, to make very sure that we can love in many ways and that we are diverse and there are no barriers for love. Thank you.
Do you guys have any questions?